Hello again, and welcome back to Advance Wars Story. This time around we're going to do one Green Earth mission and one Blue Moon mission. So let's begin with Green Earth. We have a Jess mission, and it looks like we're going to be settling yet another old rivalry, Eagle versus Jess. I really love the dialogue in this mission as well, particularly this pre-battle scene here, and you're going to see why that is. So these two are arguing. And, you know, I get the feeling that Eagle is disagreeing with Jess just because she's Jess. That seems like something he'd do. Oh, they mentioned God in this story. Interesting. Okay, that's going over the line, Eagle. So the argument seems to be going in circles, so the solution is to use a CO power. Yeah, I kind of wish you could play like a sound effect or something, like to represent units getting hit, because they just got drenched in water, and it's, yeah, you can't really show that, unfortunately. Eagle sure does hate water. Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to have helped matters. Yep, here we go. So, when you see the map, well, I'll just show it. All the units are at 9 HP, and when we actually start, we'll see that they have halved fuel because of the CO power earlier. Like, that's super attentive to detail, and it actually helps the design of this mission as well. If the tsunami didn't happen, then I think this would be a little bit tougher. Unfortunately, he can't tsunami again, because every time he does that, that's actually favoring Jess. But Eagle has the facilities to refuel his air units, I think. He's got airports, he could build APCs, and his units actually burn less fuel. I have no idea if that's ever been relevant to like a multiplayer match or something. But here we go. So standard rules, Eagle's got the airports and you only have ports. And you're playing as Jess, so C units. Not the best idea, but you're probably going to have to deal with it because you kind of need C units in this map. Oh, interesting how there's a lack of reefs in the center here, but that's fine. Actually, there's no reefs on this map at all. What do you know? So the reason the tsunami was important in gameplay is because you can do this. You start with a very low amount of money, so what I like to do is, I like to take these two artillery, join them, and then you get like 8 HP worth of money added to your funds. So now I can get a second anti-air. Or a third anti-air, excuse me. I have 2 pre-deployed already, but it would be nice to have, another one. Because you need anti-airs against the 3 bombers and, what is it, 4 B-copters? Yeah. And you've got a missile deployed as well. So yeah, that was a really ingenious use of the CO power in a cutscene and then having it actually transfer to the gameplay. It's one of the reasons I love this ROM hack so much. Okay, missiles gotta go up here. And I need to be careful about the positioning of my units. I wouldn't want to get hit by the bombers too quickly. So this map, it can be a little bit lengthy because after you fend off this initial invasion force, you kind of have to deal with the incoming air units, because Eagle's going to build more air units, of course. And there's a bunch of units getting airlifted onto your side. Yeah. And he also builds a destroyer on the first turn. I'm not sure if Platinum Skink messed with the AI in particular, but that is a pretty good move, because he could stop me from capturing these ports if he uses that destroyer correctly. Okay, so am I in range? No, I am sadly not in range. I think the bombers try to stay out of your range, which is unfortunate. But reducing it to 1 health is actually good, because now it'll go back and get repaired, and that will cause Eagle to waste a bunch of money. money and time as well, because then that's one less air unit he can even produce. Alright, so I want to get rid of the mechs so they don't destroy the anti-airs. Unfortunately, I cannot get in the range of one of the other ones, so I'll just destroy the infantry. Do the same thing with this bomber. Knock it down to 1 health. There's a chance that you'll outright destroy the air unit because of luck damage, but it's no big deal. So, I want to be careful with the positioning here because the air units are obviously going to go after the infantry. So where can I put them? I guess staying in this position is for the best, as that would allow it to cover all the enemy units, but I'm going to block it on these sides with my other units. And I think I'll just whack the... No, if I do that, the destroyer's going to come and get me. Okay, so... I guess I'll repair the 1 HP. I need to get some fuel back anyways. Maybe I ought to join the 2 tanks and get some more money out of that too. But the tanks are useful for other things. So naturally we have to use... Oh, by the way, this also conveniently gets him to waste Lightning Drive. Or waste his power on Lightning Drive, rather. Because if he got a Lightning Strike, that would be very devastating. And luckily, he's going after the units that cost the least to replace. And look at this, too. I don't know if I did something to cause him to do this, but Eagle Battleship? Eagle Battleship? Are you kidding me? Something's not right here. Maybe the computer thinks it has enough bombers already, even though one of them is in for repairs. Actually, I need to look at the unit, the COs, too. So, this looks vanilla, I think. And, mechs, air, and naval units all suffer -20 attack. Okay, so infantry have -10, but mechs have -20. Weird. And this looks vanilla, and I think this is vanilla too. So, I think I checked on Eagle already in the mission with Sammy, but I'll show again just to show you guys. And there they are. You can see that he still has the -30 to his battleships. I have no idea why the computer decides to build a battleship there. Maybe it's because if he built like another bomber or something, that would make this mission even harder. And that's intentional for the design of the map. Fine by me, really. So we've successfully fended off the initial wave of units. Now it's time to start preparing units to get over to the other side of the map. And dealing with the destroyer is actually pretty important. Oh yeah, by the way, Eagle in Lightning Drive does a lot of counterattack damage like that. You can see what happened there, but I'm just blowing this thing up because I really don't want to deal with a bomber in any capacity. And it's good to blow it up now because he won't, he's not going to be able to charge his CO meter during a power. So I want to get the expensive units out of the way now. So there's going to be some capturing to be done. And I should really do something about the destroyer. It can only attack... Well, it can attack these... It can hit these tanks, too. Where would it go? It would probably go... I'm gonna guess that it would go up into the port. So the artillery is gonna go here. And hopefully, if I'm right, I'll be able to shoot the destroyer with the artillery, which actually does a decent amount of damage. But we'll see what happens. He might go for the lander. No, he went exactly where I wanted him to. That's good. Of course, the other problem is the battleship. You can see that the lander should probably have gotten off the port so that it could, like, go anywhere it wanted to. Let's see here. You know, I think... Yeah, I've got overdrive ready. I should probably use it. Used to drag race in what, tanks? If you race in recons, that'd be pretty cool. And now it's time for the attack of the giant pencil. I've been waiting to use that joke. So I'm using this exclusively to get this anti-air all the way up to this B-copter and blow it up right away. 172 is quite a lot. But there you go. And this will also power up the artillery for destroying the destroyer. Destroying the destroyer. And with that out of the way, it's a lot safer to move around with a lander, because there's a cruiser now. Cruisers can also attack landers, but they don't do a whole lot to it. And I can also do this as well, even though it's like it's just chipping away at the battleship's health, but I'm okay with it. Right, so Eagle certainly did do a number against my units, so if I'm going to make landfall, then I probably want to take the anti-airs over there. So, next turn is when I will start. I need some infantry down here as well. Let's see, if I start capturing, then the battleship is going to be forced to attack the capturing infantry. So I'm okay with that. And I guess let's get the missile repaired. I don't know if I should be spending the money on it. And will he lightning drive again? It would be nice if he did. Okay, he's not. Not gonna do it twice. And that wasn't that much damage against the infantry. It only dropped down to 7. Why did you build a battleship, Eagle? I'm just gonna chip away at itself over and over. And, yeah, you can see that there's not a huge amount of things I can do, even though I've got all of these units. So, I need to start capturing down here, too. Let's take these anti-air. I'm gonna lift them over here and drop them. I'm probably going to lift and drop on the next turn. That'll at least get them on the shore. Then I can start thinking about transporting infantry. I could always build a second one, though. A second lander, that is. I think I will do that. There we are. The landers are so inexpensive in this ROM hack, and I'm very grateful for that. You could lightning drive right now if you wanted to. Okay, no, not doing it. Oh, that's unfortunate. I would have liked to capture that, that property. Oh yeah, there's not going to be money for any more units, so hopefully this is all I need. I mean, it's not like he's going to build medium tanks or something as soon as I get to the shore. So this has to go, and I will start moving these units. Does he have a sub? He does not have a sub. He decided to build another lander for some weird reason. Okay, load these guys up and drop them here. And since the cruiser can attack infantry, let's just distract it with another capturing unit. And I could totally fire at it with the artillery afterward. I just love cruisers being able to attack land units like this. It makes everything so much more easy. Alright, this infantry has got to go. I think that B-copter is going to get ideas about attacking me as well. And Eagle had better have an answer. He's definitely saving up for a lightning strike now. Wow, it even survived. Oh, that's because it's an Eagle cruiser. I don't know why I'm worried about Eagle cruisers. That's a lot of damage, though, I gotta say. Oh, but very bad luck, because 78, and it only wound up with 3 HP remaining. Right, shoot these down, and now I can start blocking the airports as well. I just have to get past that APC, and we're all good. So this is definitely a much better result for this mission than I get normally. I'm gonna try and defend my technique score a little bit. And down here, I guess I better get rid of the B-copter. Bomber's definitely going for this capping infantry. And I probably should have gotten, like, an APC as well, because it takes a little while for the infantry to get to the HQ, just walking on its own. So, I could still transport more stuff. I'll take, I'm gonna get an APC, put the infantry in it, and then transport that. I think that's what I'll do. And the missile can use the base for repairs, because I'm not building anything else. He's almost got Lightning Strike, though. If he fills up on this turn... Oh, he filled up on this turn. That's probably not a good thing. But the bomber is very far away from any of my important units, so I should be okay. As long as... Does the AI build before Lightning Strike? I don't think they do. Oh! One of the B-copters actually went in the cruiser. Do you see that? That's funny. I've never seen that happen. Okay, do I want a turbocharge? Let's see how much damage I do here. I don't think I really need a turbocharge right now, do I? Actually, considering that the bomber just blew up the missile, That was a bit of a mistake. So I'm going to turbocharge just to damage that bomber as much as possible. Alrighty. Let's hope this does something. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm just still chipping away at the battleship. It's in repair mode now, so I don't need to worry about it. Okay, you get in here, and the turbocharge, I think, actually enables the APC to get on the lander this very instant. That probably wouldn't have been possible if I hadn't turbocharged, so this is a good use of the power. Okay, get rid of you. And, how much damage would I do here? Okay, that's a pretty good amount. I'll do it. I'd say this is pretty much in the bag at this point, but you never know what could go wrong here. I just have to transport the rest of the units, and I'll be on my way to a win. I did say this might be a bit lengthy. Okay, this is good. He base blocked with the copter! Can you believe that? He base blocked with the copter. Alright, time to secure the win. Get rid of this. And this. And I think I should be good. There's no attacking units on this side of the river anymore. Or the ocean. Whatever you want to call that thing in the center. A strait? I think it's called a strait. Get rid of you. And I'm just doing this for the power score, by the way. I don't know if I actually need to, though. Power is pretty easy to get in campaign missions. I should really be building for technique, though. I mean, this mission isn't really... What are you trying to do? You're blocking the HQ with your APC. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. Oh, geez, am I not going to be able to... Well, I have to attack from this side. And, if I... What do I do here? I guess attack with the tank? Yeah, do it with a tank. And then start capturing, and I don't think Eagle can do anything at this point. Because the APC can come down here. There's only really one unit that's able to do any decent damage after I damage this mech. So only the... Well, there's two B-copters. I don't really think he's going to interrupt the cap at all. So I'll just give him a little bit more humiliation. I've routed this map before, but it's way slower. I've had Eagle build submarines, and that's always really strange. Alright, I think after just a couple more units, I will be okay on tech. Because I have 6 lost, and I've built 30 at this point, so that should be good. Okay, he split up his attacks. That means I win. I'll go ahead and just finish the capture. So that was a really fun mission. Not the hardest in the world, but definitely a challenge. Well, not a challenge. I would say it made me think. Yeah, that's better. Well, they've said their pieces. So Green Earth is going to join Orange Star in this fight. Hello, Hawk. This whole thing is dangerous. But Orange Star has taken on all the other countries and won before. Well, that is that for that mission. What is the score? Perfect score. I'm proud of that. Excellent mission. Probably one of my favorites in the whole package. Like in top 10, I would say. Spark to Fire, though. The mission names keep getting weirder, you guys. So 3 flags open up. But we're headed for Blue Moon next. So in a moment, I will do exactly that. Alright, let's continue with the first of the 3 Blue Moon missions. In this mission we play as Max, and it seems the enemy CO is Lash for some reason. Ah, who am I kidding? Of course Lash is gonna go crazy and try something weird. Totally understandable, she did kind of wreck that one town completely. Lashy, huh? What would be considered lashy? Max, just Max. Maximum, Maximus, Max. I don't know what I'm saying. A cage, that's all. All you had to keep her contained was a cage? Come on. This is the kind of woman who turns toasters into weapons. Look at all these mini cannons placed rather haphazardly. I think some of them are actually facing away from this battlefield. In fact, that's kind of ineffective. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she, like, picked the lock with, I don't know, a hairpin or something. Wait, actually, with that hair, she would never use a hairpin. What would she be carrying? Like, I don't know, her... I don't know, you can pick locks with anything, apparently. Right, so we have 8 turns to destroy all of the cannons, and since we're playing as Max, that's going to be a cinch. Honestly, this mission is very easy, but I do like the puzzle aspect of it, because since it's a pre-deployed mission, you definitely want to stay out of the cannon ranges as you make your moves. And there are a couple of anti-airs, but we have bombers and copters, so realistically, all we have to do is destroy the anti-airs, and this should be smooth sailing, but you gotta keep in mind the time limit as well. So let's begin by doing the obvious thing. I'm gonna blow up this anti-air, and that should make it safe to attack the first cannon. In fact, I could go out for this second cannon as well, because this anti-air is way in the back, and this one is all the way up here. So that's what I'm gonna do. Gotta be very careful to stay out of any potential cannon ranges, however. So destroy this one, and I'm definitely gonna be able to destroy the second one with a couple of medium tanks. Actually, could I, I'm not in range of anything. No, this far back I'm definitely not in any ranges, but I wonder if I need these medium tanks to destroy this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, this is out of the range of that other medium tank, so this is perfectly okay. And for the rest of this, I will use the B-copter. And I could also use a regular tank. So there we go. That's the first couple of cannons destroyed. This capturing infantry will be very easy bait for the enemy to go after. And I could do this as well. Should I do that? Yeah, the anti-air can attack it, so I don't want to use the copter there. And at 2 HP, maybe it goes into repair mode? She doesn't have any cities for it to repair on, though. Alright, what to do with the anti-air? I think for this turn, I will just make a sort of blockade here with my other units. Like so. And that should stop the anti-air from being able to get to the copter in any way. And weakening the cannon like this is a good start to the map. And I think that's it for this turn. I don't know if I can do much else to delay the enemies from getting to the B-copter. That's fine, though. And this should be a safe spot. So here we go, Lash's first turn. Yeah, it's the weirdest excuse to have a fight with Lash, but I guess it's fine. Oh wow, if the medium tanks had gone first, she might actually have a shot at blowing up one of my units, but I guess that's not happening. The anti-air just walked right into where it could get destroyed. She doesn't have her thinking cap on. That's unfortunate. So you don't really have any money for repairs, so even if you capture something, there's not really going to be any, you don't really have any ability to repair stuff that quickly. You might be able to repair something later on in the mission. Alright, so I'll blow up the anti-air first and foremost, and if I destroy the cannon, I should be able to get to the other units as well. Make sure we're not in range here. That city is not in range, so definitely get started on it. And I hope I can... This is going to be in range of at least one of the cannons, I bet. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. What about this one? No? I can attack the medium tank like this and be fine, too? Oh, that's pretty good. Let's get rid of these. And I guess I better join these two up. That'll give me a little bit of money to repair, like, maybe 1 HP on an infantry with. So down here, this anti-air is going to be a worry. It's all of the cannons are covering it right now, so I don't really want to go after it. So I'm going to chip away at this cannon with a B-copter. The anti-air is not going to be able to go after it quite yet. If I went... So the bomber could actually maybe... The bomber will have to hold off on attacking for the time being. I'll put it right there. Oh, that's 2 lucky one-shots with a 91% attack. That's nice. Now, that Neo-Tank is a little bit worrisome, but it's not a big deal. It can't really... It's not really a threat to the bomber. And since you don't have an APC, the air units actually have limited numbers of shots with their attacks. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Geez, the Recon moves first and blocks all of the spots that the Neo-Tank could have attacked, but the medium tank was in range, so it's fine. Alright, I've got my super. I think it's time to use it. Gonna do it right away. Because I know for sure Lash is getting her super on the next turn, and I want to make sure she can do as little damage as possible with it. So this should be... Please don't get unlucky. I got unlucky! I can't believe that! 7 in 10 chance to... Let's see, what is 7 in 10? There's like 8 in 10 chance to one-shot that unit. I'll do the math later. But that's really, really bad, unfortunately. Okay, so I think focusing the cannons is the way to go here. Because I can get up to this one and destroy it. The enemy anti-air is getting blown up for sure. So do all of that, and... Oh wait, is this thing gonna cover the... This thing is covering the other cannon, like, 100%, so I don't really know what to do about that. I think I'll just take the cannon shot on one of my units. Yeah, I'll take the cannon shot on the B-copter and everything will be fine. Yeah, do that. And I have to do this, unfortunately. That's kind of a waste of the medium tank's move. More bad luck. And I can at least do this. And maybe get rid of this medium tank while I'm at it. I'll have to use some of my weaker units. The Neo-Tank is so defensive against B-copters now. I just don't recall it having that much oomph to it. Oh, I could go all the way over here and blow up the rocket, but I'm not going to do it. Because I've got the bomber, it can deal with these cannons just fine. So she's going to get prime tactics. Oh, it hit the medium tank instead. That's actually better. Alright. This isn't really going to do much because it doubles the terrain stars that she gets, but the problem is that most of the terrain is plains. Well, the Neo-Tank is now in a forest, so that's something. Okay, now we need to work on blowing everything up. So, I think I will take out this cannon first. That's good. Now it's this cannon's turn. It's not covered any longer. Is this going to be enough? No, it's not. Oh well, next turn. Besides, I would get hit by this one at any rate. I should be able to get rid of this one, though. No, it's 2 HP left. Alright, so I have to... I'm going to take a hit from the artillery, but no matter. This is worth it. So now the medium tank can move into position to hit this cannon, and... Oh, thank goodness. I almost thought I had, done something bad. But I'm just barely out of range. Lucky me. We are getting some money, so maybe I'll heal this infantry just in case. This one is just dead. Everyone else moves here. Still need to play it semi-safe, but I definitely think I'll be able to get rid of the rest of the cannons in the remaining number of turns. So like I said, fun little puzzle map, even though it might be super easy once you figure out how you're supposed to do it. But it does increase the map variety in this ROM hack, and the map variety is going to be very, very impressive. Always good to have a variety of missions. I think the Advance Wars games generally have decent map variety. There's nothing you need to worry about with this cannon. It's pointed well away from your units. Alright, that is that. Oh, the rocket's gonna take a shot at me, but that's fine. I think I've got this now. There's only really 2 more cannons to worry about. And I have like 4 more turns. Yeah, I wonder what the fastest possible clear of this would be. Because this is like 5 turns that I'm doing right here. Oh, do I have enough, though? Do I have enough? Yeah, definitely. And there we go. That was fun. Yeah, you're gonna need titanium steel alloy cage, padlocked with 50 locks. No, she'd still get away from that. I think you would need to cryo freezer. And how much you want to bet she would escape from that too, right? And apparently, she had an actual bone to throw. Where could you have possibly gotten that? Unless it's like a metal bone or something. But why would you prepare a metal bone just to make this joke? Lash is prepared for anything. The grand finale, you say? Hi, Colin. I hope you didn't notice the mini cannons. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Oh yeah, now they're getting the gears turning now, right? Lash probably has something up her sleeve. But we'll have to wait and see what that is. For quite a while, in fact. Mission complete. Well, with that out of the way, this should be like, no, just 2 points shy! Nah, I shouldn't have lost that extra infantry. That probably would have saved it. Well, that is that, and next time I will be taking on a mission in Yellow Comet, and then one in Green Earth. But with only 2 Yellow Comet missions, I might have to, Oh, there's another mission unlocked in Blue Moon. I guess I'll figure it out on the way. Later, everybody. That's it for this episode.